Morning guys, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project, and I'm not going to go further into it because I can just save that introduction as I've mentioned in previous live streams. If you do want a full in-depth introduction, you can take a look at my previous live streams on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're coming from. For the past 3 years, I have all sorts of different versions, and I've stopped as of January 31st, 2020. So you can just refer to those for the introduction. And for this particular live stream, we have, I believe, 2 live streams today if we can get it done before work. I don't know how that's going to go down, but I have planned in store in this particular first live stream, 15 minutes each back to back, separated by that 10-minute gap here. We have the first maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes will be focused on this photography. Regarding food, a lot of food, cooking, food items, stuff that has a lot to do with, I guess, some depth foods meaning things that are class 2 items. We also have a lot of just cooking that I did this morning for my dinner, and then afterwards in the second live stream, most likely we'll be covering some logistical stuff. In the backdrop, you can see my hand right here at the very bottom, so hey, at the very end you can see just some garbage, some trash. We'll touch about what that comes from, what we have to do with that kind of stuff, and then we have a task list which I can show right now. In the next live stream we're going to probably cover, we're going to try to, I don't know how successful we'll be, to cover the task list of items on the top right hand side, which you can only see 1 to 5 right now, but that actually goes down to almost 40. So without further ado, why don't we just dive right into it, because I saved a lot of time by writing off the introduction, but there's still more time to save. As I mentioned in my previous live stream, so continuation from that, of course you can tell that with the bottom left hand side there's a mass photograph screenshot, just kind of captures almost 20 different photographs at the same time. So it's a solution that I've been working on to try to save myself some time. It's still in the works. It's not exactly fully effective yet. I notice I still waste a lot of time taking a lot of photographs, and I still end up showing it to the live stream. So without further ado, let's just get on with it. And by the way, if you want the music, again, just bottom left hand side from Chill, so shout out to them. It's just a YouTube audio library. It's free music, copyright free, attribution free. Even though it is attribution free, I'd still like to shout them out anyways. Alright, so why don't you get to it. I'm gonna get rid of the photographs here and start from the very bottom. So, well, the irony is it's not really in the bottom on the live stream, but so we start off with this kind of food here. It's celery, leafy greens, Chinese greens, yellow bell peppers, as well as you see that egg yolk, boiled egg. Now this is kind of stuff I know it's not supposed to be eating. At the end of the day, what ended up happening was I just being irresponsible, ended up binge eating, and it's kind of like one of those things, you fuck up the first day and then you fuck up the next day, and then just kind of bleeds, becomes a negative spiral because you're late today, you also end up being late for the stuff tomorrow, and then feeds on back to back. And this has been occurring for about 6 months now, so half a year. And so more binge foods I'm not supposed to eat here. Plays into my insecurities here, a lot of domestic household issues, and so this is a food that I'm not supposed to be eating. If it makes me so uncomfortable, then I should just stop. But if you do, aside from the symbolic kind of stuff, it's just chicken, leafy greens, celery. Not all too great photography over there, but again, I can post this over on all recipes or whatever. Very blurry snapshot here, but at least we can get rid of it once we're done talking about it. And here's when it's got the lid on. And yeah, again, so get rid of those. Okay, anyways, not too enthusiastic about that, nor am I with this. This is some sort of Vietnamese sweet treat mung beans with mint flavor. That's the green, I believe it's aloe, mint plus green beans, young mung beans. And this is from one of my father's co-workers, so my guardians who went to work, and he, every maybe 2-3 weeks, he'd buy this bakery sale item, 10 pieces for $10. And again, just depth food items, like class 2 items. I'm not comfortable eating this kind of stuff. I should just stop. It's my fault and my responsibility. So but needless to say, it does taste pretty good. I will say it's a bit fatty, but again, it's just a home baked item, and not too critical about that. So yeah, again, just went downstairs to fill up the 3 bottles of water. In the backdrop right there you see 1, 2, 3 right there, right? I tried to go downstairs to fill it up and then wash the bowl of oatmeal, which again, this should be done in the morning, but because I've been late, it ended up happening in the evening after I came home from work. I should be doing this in the morning, and that way I won't end up screwing up my schedule, which is a source of all this. I should mention it's also a big headache whenever I do eat class 2 items, because I always have to punch this to Excel. It's a lot of I'm trying to, it's like self-therapeutic, but I try to get rid of it by documenting what it is that I ate that doesn't really belong to me. And so if I don't eat it, I don't have to document. It's that simple. So that's just another thing that ends up taking up more time. That if I purge, I get rid of that habit, get rid of this, get my schedule back on track, this won't happen anymore. And then again, it's just a positive spiral upwards or a negative spiral downwards. Okay, so this is my morning, so this is stuff that's fine. My class 1 foods I purchase myself, make it myself. You have the glucerna from Walmart. You use on health science, supplements, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals. You have also some snack food packaging there, some oatmeal at the very bottom. You can't see it too well right now in this photograph, but yeah, there's the prebiotic bread I bought from No Frills. Plus, on the very top left hand side, no name brand, dehydrated onions, as well as what is that? Black pepper. I like black pepper, as well as dehydrated onions, black pepper, and oregano. All right, so dried oregano leaves. Now, the top 3 items up there, the ones over here are just for the oatmeal. You can't see the ingredients I put inside the oatmeal. It's largely what I put: cloves, as well as flax seeds and stuff like that, and then mix it in with the glucerna. So again, just a meal replacement shake right there. That's the one. You can see it on the bottom left-hand side, glucerna. Poor contrast, but you get the idea. And again, just close-up snapshots of the oatmeal right now, which is what I have for breakfast. And then I took the supplements, of course. You can see use on Health Sciences. Again, my own business products. All right, moving on. Of course, you can also see that there's the packaging. So with the prebiotic bread, I took 2 slices of bread, put on as well some of the flax seeds, chia seeds, and that bologna, maple lodge on the top right hand side, chicken bologna, and I added the black pepper as well as the other ingredients in the yellow packaging together, and I put it away into that snack packaging that I finished out already. So that Haldiram's Indian snack foods. I'm just reusing the packaging, and then this is the sandwich that I made. So it just looks like that. Very simple. Not much. It's just something that has enough protein so that I can eat it during when I'm eating my dinner at my workplace, and then take my supplements there as well. So that's all that really is. Again, more chicken bologna. Okay, so a lot of photographs, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, blurry shot there, but aerial shots, that kind of stuff. And there, last one. Okay, now of course solution I never really panned out so well, but you can see a burst photograph of everything, 5 all at once. Again, just multiple takes. These are the ones that I selected. You can tell that this is me taking a screenshot of it, a screenshot within a screenshot within the video. So this is like Inception right there. No, but jokes aside, really, this is me taking screenshots of all of the 5 photographs there. These are the ones that I've selected for the live stream. Now I'm going to showcase the ones that were not on live stream, and so you can see there's a huge catalog of photography here, and this is just stuff that includes the photographs that were not good takes, but it doesn't really matter. The point is I can showcase them all at once without having to spend too much time. This is a good solution actually for me to cover the photographs that I don't actually want to show on stream. So it's actually pretty good. It's interesting. It's a good tactic. All right, put that to the side. All right, now we're going to start onto the tasks. So it seems I have some time here, which is good. So we can just jump right into the next live stream's content as opposed to continuing that. And then we can cut down the time, hopefully, in the next live stream. I don't think we'll be able to get through all of it, but let's just begin. Okay, so this is some items here for today. I just realized that I missed the top portion. It's supposed to be a reminder over there. Top left, top right hand side starts off with 01 purpose and 02 urgent. Just reminding me, to keep my head straight that I do have some lofty, ambitious things that I want to do, in terms of having a fulfilling, meaningful life. And in order to reach that state of, good health, good finances, good relationships, and good purpose in life, I need to keep myself on track. So don't waste my time. Okay, so that's number 2, leads into that. Urgency, do the things that are most urgent first. Leads into number 3, relationships, employment. I want to actually, one of the most important things right now is that I want to repair the damage that I've done and again, that's my responsibility, my fault, to my colleagues at my workplace. So number 4 means just to show up to work on time. Now after that, it seems to me that that's kind of cut off. If I can, I'm going to try to, no, forget about it. We'll just cover that in the next live stream. I need to edit that out on the next, and then get it ready for the next live stream in about 10 minutes. So we'll just jump right to 21. So I'm going to jump right to 21, move it to dead center pan. And okay, so 21, this is the stuff that I wrote as of this morning. So 21 tasks to do, mark. Okay, so I have this new sort of method that I want to talk a little bit about. It's about how I would mark off. In fact, it's kind of weird. I should really be sitting in front of the camera for this. You're probably bored out of your mind, but just listen to the content like a podcast as opposed to whatever you see on the camera. The point is, I have this entire task list, and until this point, until about 2 days ago, I hadn't figured out some really quick and simple way to just mark off tasks that I've already spoken about and completed on stream. So I would just very quickly at the very bottom do a new line entry. Say number 37 would be tasks done. I would just say done, and then I would very quickly have an idea that I've already spoken about this on stream. It's important because I don't want to repeat myself. Number 2, limit the coverage of items per. So I have all these processes that are very basic things I still want to cover. Oftentimes I have photography of items, and let's say for example here I have some food I want to take over to work on the top left hand side, and I notice I always repeat myself every couple of days or so. I want to just cover it once. My methodology, I want to cover it once and never again. One time on one single live stream, but then that means I have to do it right. So that's basically what 22 is all about. Limit it to doing only once and never again so that you can move on to the next thing. But I guess that didn't really pan out. I can say for a fact here, by the way, this is an item. We can jump down to item, I believe, 29. So that's the sandwich right here that I packaged. You saw the photographs earlier on stream. So 1 here, as well as the glucerna. I'm going to take these and move it down here to D1. This is area D2 on top. D1's down here. There's my work bag, so I'm just going to put it inside here. And since we're talking about it, we might as well cover it right now. So put it inside, and that's it for that. As well as we have another spare bottle up here, and that would be, I believe, so 28, 29, 30. 30 is stashing all that kind of stuff down there. I think no, 29 is stashing the cooking down there. 28 is the supplements right here on the very back. Poor contrast. We have these supplements here. Oh, I forgot to take these supplements myself this morning. Shit. But this is supposed to go in the workplace, so I'm put it up like that, and close the box. Move over from A7. That's region A7 to D1, and then put it inside the bag here as well. And I'll make it nice and handy when I go to before I end this after I end this live stream. Okay, moving on to the next item. Okay, you know what? We'll cut it. I can tell right now that things are just too disorganized for me to continue this live stream. So I'm going to end it here and then start the next one in about 10 minutes. So I'll see you right here, the Ahn Rho Project, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're coming from, very soon. Thank you for tuning in. 10 minutes.